People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My soaps located at PurpleButterfly-soaps.myshopify.com. My blog, PurpleButterfly-people.blogspot.com. And the length of the hair has been annoying me. I mentioned that when I showed you the finished look, and I said I'm probably going to cut it. Yeah, it's too much. It's 26 inches. It reaches the middle of my back. Every time I sit back, it's pulling. When I go to sleep, it's pulling. I went to close the car door yesterday, and when I went to lift the window, I almost caught it in here, which is the reason why I keep my hair right about here, maybe here, or I just cut it short when I decide I don't want to deal with it. So of course, my natural hair is right here. After it gets wet and dries, it shrinks to about here, and I decided to go ahead and do box braids for Mother's Day, and the box braids are down to here, and yeah, that's not going to work for me. But I'm not going to take all the braids out either, so I decided to give myself a Mondo style butterfly cut. And the one rule for a butterfly cut is it must be done on wet hair. Well, this is synthetic hair. If I wet it, the texture is not going to change. It's not going to get softer. You get what you get. If I mess it up, then I'm just going to take the braids out. So, there we go. To do a butterfly cut, you bring all the hair to the front from the apex, and then from ear to ear. Get that. And then you take all the hair from the back from that point and bring it to the front. And you're going to cut 2 cuts, and that will give you face framing layers. Okay? But the way I'm going to do it, I may or may not get layers, but I will get a shorter length. Okay? Let me anchor this out my way, because it's hard enough to see with this in the middle of my face. Anyway, you're supposed to use hair scissors or scissors that basically are strong enough to do the job. These are the scissors I use for crafts or whatever, because this is synthetic hair, and I'm not ruining my hair scissors over plastic hair. It's just not going to happen. So, yeah. In the meantime, this hair was straight till I textured it, so now it's basically acting like my hair and, shall we say, rebelling against the comb. So, yeah. But my hair stops right about here, so, of course, we're going to stop higher than that. So I can take 1 hand, 2 hand, 3 hand, 4 hand. Okay, so it's about 5 hands to the end, so we'll just stop right there. Let's do that again. 1 hand, 2 hand, 3 hand, 4 hand, and that's the amount I'm going to cut off right there. So, well, actually, that way when I'm done cutting, it's in my hand and not all over my floor. And then I'm just going to cut. There we go. So that's the amount I cut off. Now I'm going to take this. Might have to take some thinning shears and get rid of the bulk. But yeah, put that out the way like that. Now we go to this section. Well, actually, let's take this bobby pin, because this is threading to pop out anyway. And just go ahead and anchor it, so that way it's out of my way. Now I'm going to do the same thing with this part. And theoretically, you're supposed to cut it into 2 equal sections. So I'm going to use the same measure for hands from the root. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I should start with this hand, so that way I end up with my right hand being free to cut and my left hand holding. So let's do it again. 2, 3, 4. Well, hold on. Just make sure I got it all in the grip. There we go. And yeah, let's do it like that. So that should be about the same amount. Let's be sure. Yeah, relatively close. And then we're just going to cut. Looks about the same to me. Let's find out. Well, actually, I cut more from the back than I did the front, but not going to worry about it. Now we're going to take the rubber band out and see just how much shorter it is. Well, that's a ponytail holder, so that was much harder to get out. Not bad. Okay, there's a bobby pin in there. Let's get rid of the bobby pin. And this was a rubber band, so that takes care of that. Oh, that is so much better and definitely lighter. That hair was heavy. Okay, now. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to layer that a little bit, but at least I got the length where I want it. There. How'd I do? Is Mondo gonna be proud of me, or yay or nay? Okay. In the meantime, gonna and then this is called over directing. could live with that. Yeah. And then when I curl it back up, you know, so the waves are there, the harsh choppy will go away because it'll all be of the same texture, you know, or I could just braid those ends back up. But you see where my hair actually stopped? Right there. And this is the hair that is left after the cut. So I didn't have to worry about cutting off any of my stuff. Especially in the back, that was important because I wanted to remove length, but not my own stuff. Yeah. So, this has been People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My soaps located at PurpleButterfly-Soaps.myshopify.com. My blog, PurpleButterfly-People.blogspot.com. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye now.